on here, currently standing at 72-64. Go to Lock Haven on Saturday, and then should they win out, we'll secure that 4th and final spot in the West. And they'll go on the road either to Indiana or Mercyhurst, most likely on Tuesday.
Real 2 free throws for C.J. Towns. First attempt is good. He'll have one more upcoming. The junior from Joppatown, Maryland. Extends the California lead to 9 points.
We said that all the free throws the rest of the way out were critical, especially for California. Anything you can do to extend the lead.
See, the second one falls as well. The lead is at 10.
I like what A.K.A. did there. They wanted to roll the ball, save some time, but he forced them not to.
Leonard Patterson, number 21, has had to check in. He's running the point. Sherry hits that shot. Head coach Ron Ryder's going to take a timeout. Try to get things figured out for the final 3:38 of the second half.
Yeah, he's going to want to set the odds. More importantly, he's going to want to say, maybe go, if you start trading offense for defense here a little bit early. Down 8, 74-66. You saw Sherry, he wanted to put up the 3 right away. Thought better of it, took the step, got free, and drains the 2-pointer. Mike Sherry on the evening now. Give him 18 points to lead all scorers. 4 of 5 from behind, 4 of 11 from behind the arc. 7 of 15 overall.
In this game, Sherry had attempted 118 shots from beyond the arc. First on the team. A distant second was Lloyd Harrison. He tried 95. These are only 2 shooters they really have. In terms of Clarion, only ones you see take 3s consistently, one of them has fouled out of this game.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. See what happens here. The other thing, one thing Clarion has done effectively, they have completely taken Steve Swick out of the second half. He got 14 points in the first half, and he has done nothing this half. But Quentin Harding, Joe Baronato, John Williams have picked it up. Freddie A.K.A. and C.J. Towns have helped lead the way for California with what's been a great team effort and a great comeback by the Vulcans.
Madden has it, gives it to Baronato. 15 seconds on the California shot clock. 3:15 now on the game clock. Baronato.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything fancy. Just take some time here. Get a shot off.
5 seconds. Baronato open for 3. Dagger. Baronato hits the trifecta.
California's got to call timeout. C.J. Towns comes up hobbled a little bit. He's going to go to the bench.
C.J. Towns, I believe, is a little bit hurt as well. He's found his way to the end of the bench. He's taken a couple shots in this game.
C.J. Towns, he's battled hard. It's a big 3 by Baronato. That great putback to end the first half to cut the Clarion lead to 5. It was 37-32 Clarion coming into this half. Teams traded baskets, and California opened it up, and the lead stands 77-66.
See Baronato going to step up and pressure Patterson once again, so Clarion cannot run time off the clock. 3:03 is on the clock in this second half. Now it's rolling. We are under 3 minutes left here in Tippin Gymnasium. Patterson inside, gives it to Jamar Harrison. Making the extra pass. Going to be a foul called against Steve Swick. Nice job by Bud Tier down low to initiate contact on that attempt.
That's a good job attacking Steve Swick, trying to. That's a good cut inside. Harrison takes a step, gets around Baronato. Nice dish pass there down low, and it's going right at the big man.
The 2 shots for Tier. Steve Swick's second personal. He misses the first.
Clarion, for as good as we said they shot the free throw, they've had their struggles too.
As a team, Clarion coming into this game shooting 77% from the line. This afternoon, they are up there at 78%, but they have missed some free throws at pivotal times in the game. Second free throw is good. The lead is 10. There's going to be a foul called on the inbounds as Patterson gets called for reaching in against Freddie A.K.A.
Yeah, just a little too quick there on Freddie A.K.A.
That will send the junior from Toronto to the line to shoot 2.
And it's like I said, this is where the Vulcans, they can just build their lead and just take the legs out from Clarion right now. As they came out firing, and we thought it looked like it might have been at one point maybe like a 30-11 first half, but California fought back and went on a run of their own to take the lead.
Free throw not going to fall for A.K.A. He hit the rim in the right spot, just not quite enough power to get it to fall.
Even 1 of 2 here is still good for California right now, because time is now the enemy of the Golden Eagles. We know Sherry could shoot the 3 without Without Lloyd Harrison there, your scoring options, your next best is McQueen. And then Jamar Harrison with 12.
Harrison has the ball now after the second free throw is missed. McQueen gets it inside, floater on the way. That's not going to go. Swick gets the rebound. The big fella's going to be fouled.
Yeah, you're not going to get that ball away from Steve Swick. You can try, but he had the bear hug on that thing, and it's not going anywhere. So McQueen, nice runner in the lane, just can't get it to fall. And the death grip by Steve Swick on the ball will send him to the line.
Foul was called against McQueen. It'll be his second personal. It's getting both teams currently in the double bonus. Steve Swick on the eve, on the evening. I'm not going to say it. I changed my mind.
You've thought better of it.
First free throw attempt is good for Swick. He'll have one more upcoming. California's now up 11. And Steve Swick, the junior guard from Greenock, PA. Product of Elizabeth Forward High School. Spent some time at the D1 level with Akron, I believe. Second free throw attempt not going to fall.
Oh, Hatton nearly had that. Swick makes 1 of 2.
And now there's one knock against Mike Sherry. He tries to force a lot of shots, and it is a time where you're looking for threes more than twos. Down low, get it out. Steve Swick, a huge block. Three-pointer on the way from McQueen. That's going to go. Nice job by McQueen. He hit that three, and it's going to be another Clarion timeout.
Big three-pointer by McQueen, making it an 8-point California lead. See if the Vulcans can just sustain what will be the final push for the Golden Eagles. As we get down the home stretch here, as both these teams fighting for that 4th PSAC playoff spot. We kept talking about, you can't, sounds like we're the broken record, but this is essentially a playoff game for both these teams.
In California, 6-6 in PSAC West play. Clarion 5-7. Edinburgh also there's a 5-7 record, but with California having the game advantage, they control their own destiny.
Well, I was going to check some player stats here. We froze up a little bit.
That's one of the great things about technology. Sometimes they're a step behind.
Looking to see how many blocks Steve Swick has on the evening, but I do not see the number listed here. Oh,
Baronado's going to lose the ball.
Not good for California right now.
Tier has it, kicks it out. Sherry thinks about a deep three. He's going to take it now from the wing. That's not going to fall. Misses everything out of bounds. Last touched by Bud Tier.
That might have been ill-advised. I think Sherry's first instinct to take that three might have been the better look for him. It's just that hesitation. Baronado loses it. McQueen quickly up ahead.
We're quickly back to action. Baronado down low to Swick off the glass. That's good.
That's automatic right there. That's the first basket Steve Swick's made this half aside from that free throw like a minute ago.
Harrison inside, gives it to Harrison. Jamar Harrison able to hit that shot. It's back to an 8-point lead. Ball inbounded to Rashad Hatton. Hatton going to be fouled.
Yeah, California's going to be careful. Get the inbound, just hang on. Because you know Clarion's coming to send you to the line. They know you have your struggles with the free throw line. So
one's going to go against
the
Leonard
foul
Patterson.
situation that will become big for Clarion.
Patterson's second personal.
Tier with 4, Kromka with 4, Lloyd Harrison out of the game with 5, Mike Sherry with 3, McQueen with 3. First one up and good for Rashad Hatton. Makes it 81-72.
1:42 left on the clock. Right now, California.
So we're gonna do a little court cleanup. Don't have the brooms down here, I noticed.
I saw them tucked away in the corners. I guess that they're undermanned tonight and they couldn't use them. I would have went down there and ran broom during a couple of media timeouts.
We could have run you a headset down there. IFB, we could hook you up with some wireless maybe. Do courtside.
Yeah, why not?
We get Steve's down there with the camera. We can get him doing it down there.
I don't know. He's just sitting down there and taking a break, it looks like. The second free throw is good. We're going to have a full timeout for California. Right now, the rest holds being applied by both teams to keep any semblance of rhythm in check. But it is important for California to realize time and game scenarios. Up 10 with 1:42. Just make sure all your pages look similar if you're California
I
players.
mean, you've got veterans on both sides. Both these teams know what they're doing. I mean, Coach Ryder, Coach Brown, they've been in this game a long time. They know the situation here. So it's one thing about when you look through the stats, and you look through the notes of the PSAC coaches, they tend to stick around for around between that 15, 20-year period.
Rob Ryder in his 23rd season at the helm of Clarion. Coach Brown well into his second decade as the head honcho of the Vulcans. Right now, California is trying to figure things out and make sure that they can keep this 10-point lead intact. I'm going to take a personal 30 here.
There you go.
You know what? I've been talking a lot today. We talked on the radio. Now we're talking on the TV.
Yeah, we appeared on TV even though we were on radio. So
A lot of things happened today, ladies and gentlemen. That's all added in with the 2+ hour drive up here to Tippin Gymnasium. California trying to make things well. However, Jamar Harrison.
He makes it interesting.
Not so fast, my friends. That 3's good. It makes it a 7-point game. California's going offense for defense right now as they're going with a more athletic group on the floor defensively, and then they're going to check Swick back in when they go on the offensive.
And now we've got Lloyd Harrison was big in the early part of the game. Jamar Harrison stepping up his game now. Give him 17 points. That was only his first attempt from three-point range, and he makes it count. 82-75 the score here. 1:30 to go in the ball game. That fourth spot on the line in the PSAC playoffs. Both these teams will have one more game Saturday. Clarion will travel to, I just saw it here a moment ago, they were at Gannon on Saturday. And California will travel to Lock Haven.
For California, make sure they just show up and come to play against Lock Haven. The team has won only one game so far this regular season. Quick foul going to be put on by Sherry there.
I'm surprised the pressure wasn't more on Baronada because they easily broke that press. Only takes 6 seconds off the clock, but I mean, every second so precious right now for the Golden Eagles. So you keep fouling, eventually you're going to have guys starting to go out of the game here, and you can't afford that. You already got one of your big scorers out.
Sherry now has 4. Tier has 4.
You'd hate to lose Sherry, Harrison, or McQueen.
McQueen also has 4. Second attempt on the way. That's good. 84-75 your score. Clarion quickly brings the ball across half court. Jamar Harrison going inside. Shot on the way. That's not going to go. Hatton skies for the rebound. And Bud Tier's going to be watching the rest of this game from the benches. He tried to slide under a shot. Hatton, that'll be his 5th.
Bud Tier only 3 points, but more impressively, 16 rebounds on the evening. We'll put him on the bench as well with Harrison.
And Tier, a guy who started 23 or 25 games, didn't start tonight due to it being senior night, and they want to get all the seniors on the floor to start things off.
So now Kromka's going to check in. He's got 4 fouls. So now just the numbers, everything's starting to catch up to the Golden Eagles who came out strong and set a blistering pace in this game, but California managed to fight it off, hang tough, and now lead at 84-75.
Hatton will be at the line. First attempt is good, 85-75 now your score.
I'll give Rashad Hatton 16 points on the evening. One more will tie him with Steve Swick, who leads all scores for California with 17.
Now Swick has company as Hatton hits the second. Off the inbound.
Good play by Baronada to force it.
Almost gets the turnover. Clarion still wasting time. Patterson with it, kicks it into the corner. Kromka going to take a 3.
Just hesitated there.
Good.
Big rebound by Baronada. He's had a strong second half.
59.8 seconds.